How you doing? This is Brotha T. If you want to support the channel, we have t-shirts and other merch right there in the description. Just hit the link.
You were a star child, let your light shine for all the world. When you open your mouth to reveal a pearl, let it shine more, just to light the path. If it don't add up, man, just do the math. If it ain't for you, let it pass on through.
How you doing? This is Terry Wilson, aka your boy Brotha T, here with another one. So this channel is called T's Life Tree, and on this channel we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Now, before we get started, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to hit that like button, right? Also hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all notifications. All right. Now we can get into it. Today I'm telling you to stop having sex right now. I sound like a lunatic. You think I'm a lunatic. A lot of you have your hand on the button about to hit, the end button or the stop button or go search for a new video. Let me explain myself first, right? So this is going to be a deep one. This is going to be a deep one. Just trust me. I'm going somewhere with this. If you're grown and you're out there doing your thing, I'm not going to stop you from doing your thing. What I'm really trying to get at this episode is that there are benefits from pulling yourself back. Many benefits. Now, today, I'm going to talk from the perspective of a man. I can't tell a woman what to do with her body, and I really don't understand because I've never been a woman, don't want to be a woman. I like being the man. Not bad, right? All right, so what are the benefits of holding back? There's many benefits of holding it back. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about, I'm not just talking from a place of ignorance and inexperience. I'm a person that has pulled themselves back a few times in my life. This past time, abstinent for 3 years. So I get to talk on this subject, okay? I know what happens, and I want to go even deeper on this episode. I'm not even talking about regular sex, right? I'm talking about even masturbation, even taking care of yourself, pleasuring yourself. Pull back on that too. Now, it's going to be hard to do nothing, right? You don't want to get too backed up. I'm just saying, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So, but what I'm saying is pull back on it, right? Pull back on it a little bit. Because what you're doing is you're doing something that's amazing. And I'm going to explain that in a second because I know you're still like, it still doesn't make sense. Why are you telling me to do this? Well, guys, I'm telling you, before you get to that point, though, I need you to find out what your purpose is. What's your goal in life? What's your destiny? What lane are you supposed to be in, to become that man you were supposed to be? Find that purpose. Find that goal. Now, I talked about it in other episodes, but if you need help with that, there's something called a life path number, right? If you want to go esoteric route, if you want to go to the metaphysic level, right? You can look up your life path number and your destiny number. Your life path number would tell you what lane you're supposed to be in to fill your purpose on this earth, if you're into that thing. And the destiny number tells you how to get there, right? I'll give you an example. I'll use myself as the example. My life path number said I was supposed to communicate effectively to people. Now, part of my life path number tells me that I'm supposed to communicate to spread positive messages, communicate to motivate. Now, that's the life path number. You go into the destiny number, that might say you can do this by becoming a writer, a speaker. You get what I'm saying? Get me? All right, there you go. So look up the life path number, destiny number if you need that, unless you already know what your purpose is. If you're on your purpose, now before you get into what does sex have to do with it, right? Because I'm on my purpose, I'm having all this good sex, and Terrion, you're telling me not to have it. Why would you tell me such an absurd thing? Okay, and I feel you, because when it's great, it's great. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, but I can tell you, from the standpoint of being in esoteric knowledge, or that type of thing, I can tell you that there's certain benefits from holding it. Right? It makes you more potent. Let's get into something called the Sacral Chakra. The main parts of your body are going to be broken down in chakras. This helps us understand different things and in different ways in which we go about life. Some of the things that affect us. For instance, I always give the example of throat chakra, right? So if my throat chakra is closed, I might have a problem communicating. I might have a problem standing up for myself. Okay. If my throat chakra is open, I might have an easier time communicating, standing up for myself, things like that. You get it? Now let's break the body down like that. There's something called the sacral chakra, and that handles many different things, including our sexuality. All right. So what are we doing with the sacral chakra when we pull back on that sex? Now, I want you to sit and think about the most powerful thing that can come from having sex. Think about it. What's the most powerful thing that can happen? Right? Come on, I'm ready. Some of you guessed it already. The most powerful thing that can happen during I'm talking about sex between a man and a woman, is creation. You can create a life potentially. It is the most powerful thing on this planet, in my opinion, is that you can have a hand in creating. Now, both people's energies come together as one to create another. Just think about that for a second. Take away your Western worldview on things, okay? And don't take for granted that we just do this stuff, but we just have it. No, think about what really happens when you create a child. That's a very powerful thing. It's a very powerfully creative thing. Where are you going, Brother T? You sounding like a lunatic right now. Well, actually, that part makes sense, even in the practical world, right? So if that's a very powerfully creative thing, if you hold it back, the sacral chakra is connected to sexuality. So you're holding that back. What are you doing? You're keeping your creativity. Okay? You're holding it in. Now, when you start to be more creative, you'll start to have more creativity because you're holding your creativeness inside of you by holding that seed. Okay? Or, I'm speaking from a male's perspective. So there you go. So in that case, you're holding the seed, right? I don't want to get into a debate. Okay. But you're holding that is the seed of creativity that you're holding. So if you're pulling that back, you'll notice, even with creative projects, you'll notice that your mind will be so focused, and you'll start manifesting faster. You'll start manifesting better. You'll start manifesting things that you didn't even know you could manifest because you have that creative energy now. Okay. Now, and like I said, we're not just talking about man and woman either. We're talking about taking care of yourself. You pull that back as well. All right. That creative energy is there. It's got to go somewhere. It's got to express itself, and it comes up through you and it expresses itself in certain ways. I know that it's not the same exact thing, but if you look into the profession of boxing, they tell them not to sleep with women before the bout and stuff like that. They do it more so you won't have weak legs and stuff like that. You need every kind of edge you can when you're punching another human being in the face, obviously. But think about it, though. Think about it. They're telling you that there's power in holding that, right? They're telling you that there's power, and not necessarily creative power in that situation, but I just wanted to illustrate the fact that it is powerful to hold that in a little bit, right? Now, I'm not saying hold it for the rest of I'm not saying go on a 3-year thing like me, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you to do that stuff, because that's only for certain individuals, right? I had to do that in order for me to get into the part of my journey to get where I'm at now. If I wouldn't have did that for 3 years and went through whatever turmoil I went through, I would not be able to sit here and talk to you the way I do. I could not sit here and be as honest as I am if I had not done that. So that was my journey, not necessarily yours, but I'm telling you, if you make part of your journey holding back just a little bit at least, you know what I'm saying? If you go on 5-6 times a week, pull back to 3. You'll notice a difference. And you know, if you're in a marriage, then I'm not gonna tell you to withhold from your partner and all that. Let's just say I'm talking to single men, okay? Because I don't want nothing to get started. I don't want nobody in my comments. I don't need nobody in my inbox talking about you to messed up my love life, my sex life, you know. But, you know, I just wanted to get that information out there. Now, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So what is Brotha T saying at the end of the day? What I'm saying is, if you are in a situation, a profession, or if you're trying to get into anything that involves creativity, it gives you an extra edge if you can withhold that, right? Withhold that. Now, I am getting out of here. I know this was an interesting episode, but I enjoyed being here, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, whether you agree with me or not. Let me get out of here. I'll see you in the next video, family. Peace.